Hello, how are you? My name is Lynn McDonald and I'm going to do a real quick video on 10 things that are really good to know when you are starting to build your business on social media. The one thing I would say is social media is not something you can just learn in like half a day or an hour's class. It's something that I truly believe, after being in this industry for many years, that is to be discovered along the way. You'll find your own flow. You'll find the way that you like to do it. You'll find what works for you and your audience along the way. But there's definitely a few key things that if you're aware of from the get-go, it definitely benefits your business. So I'm going to go through 10 things here in the next few minutes, and then you'll be set up on social media. So number one is you are the brand. So not Simon Odeon, not Beyond Beauty Club, not the products, you. You're the brand. It's brand you. So personal branding. People are buying you. Yes, the products and the company is what they join, but they're buying you first and foremost. So just suddenly becoming like all about the products or all about the opportunity is just one aspect of who you are. People buy from people that they know, like and trust. So you are the brand. Personal branding, you, not just all over your socials about Simon Odeon and Beyond Beauty Club. And of course you're going to mention it, and of course you're going to share about it, but it's really, really good from the get-go to remember that you are the brand. Number two, so if you are the brand, what about you do you want to share? It's a really good exercise to just get a piece of paper and draw a little stick figure of you and just put off of it, what is everything that makes up you? So what are you into? What do you love? What do you do regularly? Are you a gym person? Do you go out for walks a lot? Are you really into rugby? Do you love knitting? Are you like in your 40s or 50s and now you've had a new release of life? Are you married? Are you recently divorced? Do you have children? Do you not have children? Are you a horsewoman? Like, who are you? What is the main things? Draw off of the stick, person, of who you are so that you can see all of you on a bit of paper, and then pick like 3 or 4 main pillars. You'll hear them described as, in social media world, what are your main pillars? What are your main buckets? What are the main areas that you post about? So say you pick 3 or 4. So one of them obviously could be the business and the products. Another one could be the fact that you're into your horses, say. Another one could be that you're a gym girl. And another one could be you love everything about the law of attraction and you read all the time and personal development and you love sharing all that inspo. Or the other side of it might be that you are a stay-at-home mum. You've got special needs kids, so that's a big aspect of your life. You also love skincare, like you've got a background in, say, like makeup artistry or whatever. Third thing is that you just love your what was that bike thing that everybody has now? Not everybody has. Like everybody was talking about for ages, like the exercise bike, that new one, can't remember the name, but anyway, you do that every morning at 6:30 because it's the only time you've got, and like you inspire people by that. Number 4, like you love to cook, right? So think of the main things. They don't need to be super exciting and jazzy, they just need to be you. So for example, me, I choose obviously the products with regards to like more of an anti-aging point of view. And I share about that. I love to share about home ed because I home educate my little boy right now. So there's a whole wealth of information and stuff that I learn and do and all that jazz. I also love anything to do with like the quantum field and law of attraction and like all of that stuff. I find it crazy fascinating and I read about it and I love to share all of that. And I love to be really inspirational. I love to share like inspirational quotes. I'm all about like women empowerment and like us girls like all cheering each other on and cheerleading ourselves. So my socials you'll see these aspects coming through my socials all the way throughout the week. And I change them up. So it might be Monday I do one thing, Tuesday I do another, Wednesday I do another. But over a whole week and then consistently over time, people get to know Lynn. They get to know who is she and what's she all about. So think about who you are, and then number 3, so your stick figure is number 2, write all the things about you, and then number 3 is your 3 to 4 pillars. What are the main things that you look at, the main things that you are and want to post and want to be looking at each week when you think, right, what do I want to post this week? And pause before you post, like have a think about, why am I posting this? Is this something that I want to post that will benefit me, my business, my brand? Like be intentional when you post. And also a really good thing, number 4, is who is your avatar? Like who is the person that you would love to be your customer and you would love to join your team? Think of her as like she's your avatar. Give her a name. What age is she? Where does she live? What is she into? What does she like to do? Like, think about her. And every single time you post, talk to her. What a lot of people do on social media is they post for everyone. They post for everybody on their social media, and it's like chucking spaghetti at a wall and you hope something sticks. That doesn't work, because the person that's your person doesn't see it. And amidst all the messages that are out there on social media right now, if you're not talking to the person that you want to buy your products and that you want to join your team, she's not hearing you. So talk to her. It's really, really important to be talking to her. And post a variation of things. Sometimes it can be text, the little text boxes. Sometimes it could be a live if you do lives and you're brave enough. Sometimes it could be a video. Sometimes it could be like a collage, a carousel. Other times it can just be one picture of you. Like, think about what you're posting, and if you're jazzing it up a little bit and making it a little bit different, and you're talking to her and you're using your main pillars, it becomes a lot easier. So a lot of people, like I said, just talk to everybody. But if you talk to everybody, you miss the people that are really for you. And if you think about it, if you've ever been on social media and thought to yourself, hold on a minute, she's talking to me. Like, you read a post from somebody or you listen to a live from somebody and you're like, she's talking to me. That's because she is. Because she's got her social media right. She knows who her avatar is. And every time she pauses, every time she posts, she pauses. And she does it with intention. And she's like, am I talking to my avatar? Or am I just posting for the sake of posting? And am I just trying to talk to everybody? So that's really, really, really important. And the next one is concentrate on one platform to begin with. You can be on every single platform if you want, but if you're brand spanking new and you've never done this before, trying to be on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Pinterest, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on like, there's probably a million more. Like, that's hard, right? That's not okay. That's not good. And I always think a good idea is be on the platform that you love to be on yourself. And obviously, if you've got more friends on that platform right now, it's a great place to start. And then you can branch out into the other ones as you go along, but don't try to do everything all at once. Storytelling is the next point, number 7. Brilliant way to do your socials. Social media is all about being social, right? They didn't start the social media so that you could go on and build a business on there. They started it as a social medium. So being social matters. So engaging with other people, going into people's stories, replying, like, being social is really important. But the other thing about being social is the way that you post. So if you just post like, buy my stuff, like click this link, buy that, it's not really that social. Whereas you could tell a story. You could share like a before and now of your own progress, but tell a little story about it. You could like introduce somebody to your team that's working with you now and like say, oh, such and such has joined. I'm so excited about this. Please welcome her. We've known each other for 10 years on Facebook, never met her in real life. It's amazing what Facebook does. She used to be like a full-time nurse. Now she wants to go part-time, and she's jumped into this opportunity because she's seen how much fun it was and the fact that we were on all these brand trips last year, and she just wants to go on them all with us. Right? That's more of an interesting thing to listen to. Or it might be that you're sharing about your own skin journey. It might be you're sharing about like your own kids' home ed journey. You don't need to constantly write novels, but be aware that telling a story about things throughout your social media is much more engaging. People love to watch a journey. If you do some posts and ask questions in your posts as well, like just try this. Who's really into X ? It causes them to comment on the comments, and then you can reply back later on in the comments. Keep the conversation going in the comments, and it boosts that post. So think of your socials as socials. Like, they're socials. They're not just there for you to go buy my stuff. You want to get social on there. Post what's going on in your life. Post your different pillars. Post about like what's going on with your business, what products you're loving. Like, it's your channel basically. And you can engage on it by asking questions on your posts. You don't need to do it every single post, but just be aware of, you want engagement, you want comments, you want people to like know you, like you, trust you. So that's the main things. Number 8, choose a really great profile picture that's you. Not your dog, not your cat, not your garden, not your horse, but you. Because people are back doing business with you. And your cover photo could be something that's nice as well, about you. Like, if it's just a flower that's like, what does that even say? Because what's the first thing people do if you like comment on their posts? They go into your page and they see your profile picture, your cover photo, and they scan a few of like your most recent posts. They go check you out first, right? People check each other out. So have a look at how you're being checked out and, like, you know, give them a good show. Number 9, what am I saying here? I've made a little note about number 9. Social something, can't even read my own writing. That's absolutely, oh yeah, okay, be social. That's like, I was talking about that in another comment. Be social, but also sprinkle in your sales. You don't need to be selling like every single moment of the day. You could be doing a few posts about something like to do with your fitness journey, to do with like you were at the gym this morning, to do with like your kiddie winning an award, whatever, and then you can sprinkle in the sales posts. And then they're more likely to pay attention to that as opposed to just constantly 3-4 times a day, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. And number 10 is follow people. When you think of people that you're inspired by on social media that you love to follow, why is that? Think of that. What do they do? Do they post in their stories? Do they post like photos a lot? Are they engaging? Do you like their energy? What is it about them? Think of that when you're thinking about your own social media, because you do want to stand out a bit. And also, go follow the people in the club that you think are inspiring, that you love their socials, you love the way they come across. Get inspiration from it. Do not copy and paste anybody else's. It looks crap. People can see through that nowadays. People can spot BS a mile away. So if you've just copied and pasted someone else's and it's someone else's wordings and it doesn't sound like you, people will notice that, right? Just take inspiration from others, but don't copy and paste what they're doing. And also when you're posting like visuals from your company, that's okay here and there, but if you're posting it a lot, it makes it look like a sales page. You want to post your own selfies, your own pictures you're taking, your own use of the product, your own before and nows, your own customers before and nows, other girls that you know in the club. Like, make your Facebook page or your Instagram grid you. Make sure it's your personal brand. So the things we've covered is, you're the brand, do your little stick figure and write out all the amazing things about you, then pick 3 to 4 pillars that you're going to rotate and regularly post. We've also got a folder in boards that's set up Sunday, which is brilliant. You can just sit on a Sunday night, look at all your pillars of your social media, think about what have I got on for the week as well that ties into that, and you can just schedule out what you're going to be posting every single day if you like that kind of thing. Doesn't mean you can't change it on a day because something else happened you wanted to share, but it takes away the extra time that every day it takes to post if you plan ahead a little bit. So go check out the Set Up Sunday folder. Who's your avatar? Only speak to her. Only speak to her. Post with intention. Pause before you post. Make sure you there's variation in your post. Sometimes video, sometimes live, sometimes pictures, sometimes a few pictures, sometimes text. Concentrate on one platform, then progress to the next. Storytelling is huge. Telling stories and engaging, asking questions is huge. Have a great profile picture, cover photo. Set yourself up for success. If you go on and look at those of us in the club that are doing well, we will have links in our bio in various different places. There's links, but if you go and check out the women that are getting success, you'll see that you can set your bio up for success. And also number 9 is be social, and then look at the people that you love to follow and what is it they're doing. Take inspiration from it. Okay, I hope that's super helpful. Have a great rest of your day.